Hello and welcome to Euro Football Daily, where today we're counting down 10 of the best players ever to be kicked out of Bayern Munich. 10. Mario Gotze. Considered one of the world's best young players while at Dortmund, Mario Gotze won the league twice with the Schwarzgelben. But in 2013, just before Dortmund played Bayern in the Champions League final, the Bavarians announced that Götze would be joining them that summer. However, he never settled at the Allianz Arena, often playing wide and as a false nine. He still managed a strike rate of 1 in 3, as well as 3 consecutive Bundesliga wins, but the lack of playing time prompted a €25 million switch back to Dortmund. Since the little man got his first team debut in 2009, he's won 5 out of the 7 Bundesliga campaigns he's played in. Can he add a 6th with Thomas Tuchel in 2017? 9. Markus Babbel. Liverpool legend Babbel almost joined Man United from Bayern in 1996, but Alex Ferguson failed to pull the trigger on the £5 million deal. The defender stayed in Germany, became a triple Bundesliga winner, and eventually caught the eye of Gérard Houllier. In the Premier League, Babbel established himself as an adventurous right-back, even winning 5 trophies with the Reds in 2001. But the German was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome in 2001 and spent a year out of the game. Guillain-Barré causes muscle weakness and paralysis, and Babbel's condition was so serious that he had to be monitored at all times in case he stopped breathing. But he fought his way back to fitness, joining Stuttgart on a free transfer in 2004 and winning the league once again. Hero. 8. Mark Hughes. Hughes joined Man United after leaving school and spent 3 years with the Red Devils, but failed to win any major honours, and in 1986 he departed to Barcelona for £2 million. That made him one of the world's most expensive players, and he was paired with Gary Lineker in a new-look attack. Lineker netted 20 in the league, but Hughes could only manage 4, and he went on loan to Bayern Munich after just 1 season. In Germany he improved and once played 2 games in 1 day, featuring for Wales in Prague before a car took him back to Germany where he was subbed on against Mönchengladbach. However, Bayern decided against making the move permanent, and Hughes returned to United, this time winning 2 Player of the Year awards and 2 Premier League titles under Alex Ferguson. 7. Michael Ballack. Midfielder Ballack left Bayer Leverkusen for Bayern after having a truly terrible year in 2002. He came second in the Bundesliga, was a runner-up in the German Cup and the Champions League, and even lost a World Cup final to Brazil. But success came at the Olympiastadion, as Ballack won 3 league and cup doubles in 4 years, becoming a prolific goalscorer from midfield with more than 60 goals in 150 games. However, Ballack was perceived as a big game choker, with club legends Rummenigge and Beckenbauer criticising him publicly. Amidst interest from Real Madrid and both Milan clubs, the 30-year-old Ballack joined Chelsea on a free transfer and ended up a league champion once again, narrowly missing out on a Champions League triumph for a second time in 2008. 6. Mats Hummels. Hummels joined Bayern Munich as a 6-year-old and rose through the club's ranks, signing a pro contract at 18. But by the time he was 20, he had made just 1 Bundesliga appearance, and he was shipped out to Borussia Dortmund on loan. He became a starter and signed permanently for a bargain €4 million. Partnering Neven Subotic, Hummels won the league in 2010-11, with Dortmund conceding only 22 goals, nearly half the number of the second-best team. A second title followed, and he ended up playing more than 300 times for Dortmund. A World Cup winner in 2014, Hummels finally stated his desire to return to his childhood team, and re-signed for Bayern in 2016 for a huge fee of €38 million. They should never have let him go. 5. Jurgen Kohler. Once considered one of the best centre-backs in the world, German Jurgen Kohler played exactly 500 top-flight games and was a World Cup winner and 4-time domestic champion, with Bayern, Juventus and twice with Borussia Dortmund. In 1992 he was voted Serie A's best foreign player, beating out Van Basten, Gullit and Rijkaard, picked up the league and cup double and went back to Germany to join Dortmund, where he played until he was 37. And Kohler was named German Player of the Year at 32, after defeating his old club Juve to win the Champions League final in 1997, alongside greats of the game like Matthias Sammer, Paulo Sousa and Paul Lambert. 4. Andreas Brehme. Left-back Andreas Brehme spent 2 years with Bayern, picking up a Bundesliga winners medal before swapping Munich for Milan with a move to Inter. There he won the Serie A Player of the Season award in 1989 and a second championship. Brehme was a dead ball specialist, famously taking penalties with one foot and free kicks and corners with the other. And at the 1990 World Cup, he scored from the spot in the final as Germany defeated Argentina 1-0 to win the tournament for a third time. He came in third for the Ballon d'Or and returned to Germany, rejoining Kaiserslautern and once again becoming a Bundesliga champion in 1998 at the age of 37. 3. Toni Kroos. Maybe he's not technically a reject, but when Real Madrid came calling for Toni Kroos in 2015, Bayern barely put up a fight, allowing their new Weltmeister to leave for just 25 million euros. On arriving in Madrid, Kroos controversially proclaimed Los Blancos to be a cut above Bayern. Kroos had to adapt at first, as he moved back from the number 10 position into a deeper role, covering for the departure of Xabi Alonso with his incredible range of passing and developing better defensive instincts. He lifted his first trophy for the club, the UEFA Super Cup, on his debut, and he's only got better since, triumphing in the 2015-16 Champions League with Real and becoming the first German player to win the competition with 2 different clubs. 2. Jupp Heynckes. Jupp Heynckes never played for Bayern, but he managed the club 3 times, his first spell coming in 1988. He won the Bundesliga twice with Die Roten and the Champions League trophy with Real Madrid in 1998. He returned to Bayern in 2011 and put together an irresistible side based around the powerhouse midfield of Schweinsteiger and Javi Martinez. But midway through the 2012-13 season, the club announced that Pep Guardiola would replace Heynckes at the campaign's end. Heynckes publicly expressed his disappointment, but his side showed no signs of dismay as they raced to a Cup, League and Champions League treble, demolishing Barcelona 7-0 on aggregate on the way. Heynckes left for the third and final time with a 76% win rate and his head held high. 1. Lucio. Renowned as a hard man, centre-back Lucio first arrived in the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen, where he helped the club reach a Champions League final in 2002, the same year he won the World Cup with Brazil. Bayern paid around 12 million euros for Lucio in 2004, and he spent 5 years with the club, winning the double 3 times. But in 2009, Bayern felt the 31-year-old was in decline and allowed him to leave for Inter Milan on a 7 million euro deal. Teamed with coach Jose Mourinho and defensive partner Walter Samuel, the Brazilian was imperious as the Nerazzurri won the treble in his debut season, the final insult coming when Inter and Lucio beat Bayern 2-0 in the Champions League final. So those were our top 10 Bayern Munich rejects, but who did we miss out? Let us know in the comments below. Now if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our top 10 Barcelona rejects. There are some huge names on that list. And as ever guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.